Lisa here with the Practical Dog, Good Dog Training. Just a brief update for social media people, all in one little concise video here as far as dates, things coming up. The first, based on date, the next evaluation for virtual trick dog titles, AKC trick dog titles, and virtual home manner titles, again for the AKC, is October 7th. 2022. And if you're interested in doing those, there's a link on my website, tells you what I need from you. And I do need those videos in by October 5th so that I can, so I know how to schedule my evaluations on the 7th. Everybody will be notified after the evaluations are done in regards to their status. And if your dog did qualify for the title, then I will also send you the link for you to apply for that with the AKC. Second up, my group classes for the remainder of 2022 are all booked. And so my winter class is now up and open for registration on my website. That is Saturday mornings, and that will start on January 21st and conclude on February 25th. It's a 6-week class. Class runs for 90 minutes, sometimes a little bit over. And if you've got questions about that class, there is some information on my website, thepracticaldog.net. If you would like to talk to me prior to signing up for class to see if it's a good fit for you and your dog, then please fill out a contact form. There's just a brief contact form on the front page of my website, and I will schedule a free consult call with you so that we can talk a little bit about it and see if your dog is, if this is a good fit for you and your dog, this class. And, but I do like to schedule those so that both of us are having that conversation when we're not being pulled in other directions and being distracted by other things. It's one of your first lessons with me, I guess, is staying focused on the task at hand. Next up, availability for board and train. I am booked for board and train dogs through the remainder of this year and the beginning of January. My next available spot for board and train is January 14th, 2023. I have 2 spots available at that time. I don't take in more than 2 dogs for board and train at a time, so that they can get what they need and deserve, and you get what you need to deserve, and I get what I need and deserve. So if you're interested in that, there's more, here again, information on my website, thepracticaldog.net, and there is a link to request a board and train questionnaire. That's the first step. You know, there is information and associated costs, and all of that is on my website. But I do need you to fill out the board and train questionnaire, so I've got an idea where our starting point is. From there, I will contact you and schedule a phone consult so we can talk on the phone and I can clarify some things and we can get a feel for one another and what's what. And then we do a meet and greet to make sure that what I'm going to do, you're on board with, and your dog is suitable to the program that I offer. And then we take it from there. I do offer virtual live consults and some training help. I don't train dogs virtually, but I can give you some training help. We're discussing talking about crate training, teaching a dog to toilet on command, the difference between keying and marking, things like that. You're having behavior at the door. Some of those sorts of things we can certainly address virtually most often. And so those are available also. And then let me see, last but not least, Dog Smart is going to be on my Pateron platform, which is the Practical Dog, and that is going to launch in late October. Now, it does say on my website that it's a library of training videos, and it is, but it may not be what you think. And if you're accustomed to looking at training videos on YouTube and other websites, that are being put out there. These aren't highlight clips and 10-minute videos on how to teach your dog to sit or how to teach your dog not to react badly to a cat or another dog walking down the road. If you're having behavior problems, those need to be addressed first, along with the relationship, because that's where it all starts. And that can't be done. Those sorts of things can't be fixed watching videos online. Not for the average dog owner. That takes working with somebody that can give you feedback and talk to you and show you what you need to do with that particular dog to address those kinds of things. Reactivity, aggression, separation, anxiety, all of these things are becoming increasingly and frighteningly common in our companion dogs. And those are probably some of the biggest things that trainers are asked to address on a regular basis. Just so that you know, those types of things I do not address on virtual lives in any detail, as far as telling you do this with your dog and it'll stop it. And nor will I be putting up training videos that address that sort of thing, because I find those to be frankly irresponsible and dangerous. If you don't have the knowledge and the skill set that a long time experienced trainer has, it's not going to do what you think it's going to do. And in most cases, based on what I've watched happen with a lot of those YouTubers and those all the training is done online, even with behavior problems, you get a lot of really frustrated people. And not only frustrated people, you get people that end up in dangerous situations. I see comments, I tried that, my dog bit me. I tried that, my dog knocked me down. So those types of behaviors will not be addressed in that. Behaviors, I believe that the biggest cure is prevention. So, and that means education, that means training. So that is the approach that Dog Smart is going to take. How to prevent your dog from becoming a counter surfer, how to prevent your dog from becoming a dog that dashes out the door and runs 3 blocks away while you're inside putting up flyers and posts everywhere looking for them. How to prevent your dog from starting to pull on a leash, how to prevent your dog from grabbing your shoe and running away from you. So it's going to be along those lines, and there'll be more advanced videos in terms of training some skills as it goes along, but that's going to be our starting point. And I hope that it can benefit you. It will be, or some of you anyway. It's going to be $25 a month for access. You can go back and watch the videos as many times as you want. And then, of course, if you want to do a virtual consult, whether you're local or not, we can arrange that. And if you're local and you come to the conclusion that you need to get your hands dirty with a trainer and get down to some real training and education, then we can arrange that as well. We can talk about that as well. Anyway, I've got a group class showing up here in a little bit, so I've got to get going. And I hope you're all having a great day. Have a great week. Today is Monday. Got a few days to go. So enjoy your week, enjoy your dog, and happy training.